The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast today. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. So the Austin starting five. Devin Booker out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's Dawkins in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. So here we go, the 76ers to start it. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Now here's Booker. Bryant passes to O'Neal. And the rejection by Embiid. And there's the drive. It's tipped. Pass to Kobe. Here's Dawkins. Lets it go from 11. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. Joel has position. There's not much anybody can do to stop him.
And Embiid with the block.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Austin. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. 4-point game.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Green. Here's Maxey. Picked him clean. Outside Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, and stronger than that wiry frame would indicate. Curry does a great job of shaking off the hit here and a potential and one.
Austin shooting their first free throw of the evening. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. He lobs it up, and Dawkins slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Maxey passes to Embiid. With the drive, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Thomas. Right side, Bryant. It's stolen by Harris. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Here's Thomas.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the 76ers. Austin also changing it up. Yao, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Wiggins is subbed in for Bryant. Out to Harris. The tray hits the 3-point bomb. Harris has got 5 points so far.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
And Austin calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Neal. He's checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for James Harden. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Now here's Thybulle. He's covered by Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here's Curry into the lane. And Yao slams it in.
And given how huge Ming is, he makes alley-oops look easy. Just throw it up his way, and he'll figure out a way to find it and finish it.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Thybulle, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Drops in the tray. He's got 6.
They've been beating them to a... A lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Milton with it. Curry meets him. Thybulle for 3. Drills it from outside. Thybulle's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Curry with the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A The shot by Milton, no good.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that.
It's Curry outside. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Austin. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Austin?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had... Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lets a floater go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Philadelphia trails by 11. Poked away. Here's Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's Korkmaz. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. So Austin going with almost an entire new group here. Shaq is checked in for Yao. Dawkins comes in for Ball. Ryan is checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Bryant kicks to Wiggins. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
And if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
And Embiid with the block. Thomas against Green. Pass to Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Austin leading by 8. Here's Wiggins. Right side, Thomas. O'Neal passes to Thomas. And here's Wiggins, guarded by Harden. Back to O'Neal. And now the 76ers on the break. Harden's got the ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Wiggins against Green. Wiggins passes to Dawkins. The drive by Bryant, and Kobe throws it down hard.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's Maxey. Here he goes. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Dawkins, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the hoop.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Reed, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And a change for Austin. Giannis, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. .125 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one, good. Reed's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And finish off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And Harden launches it from deep. That shot is off. Now Austin takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for James Harden. And Philadelphia making a change here. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Yao with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. On the inbound, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Austin. They have a 9-point lead.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
And he makes all 3.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Maxey passes to Niang. Good on the three-point shot. Austin leading by 9. Outside Curry. From the arc. Ball finds Curry. Over Maxey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Austin. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's tipped. Here's Harris. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration and converting while under pressure. Well done.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
That's good from Harris.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Here's Maxey. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 8 points.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Westbrook, no good. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Bryant. Feeds to O'Neal. Embiid with the steal. Harden with it. Now Thomas defending. Thomas with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Philadelphia trails by 3. And Harden launches it from deep. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Harden. And here are the 76ers now. Tries again. And Thomas with the block. Here's Dawkins. Harden against Westbrook. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, this guy's a pick and roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Harden outside. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. And so Thomas will bring it up for Austin. A 2-point game. They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. There's the pass to Maxey. They kick it out to Green. The deep 3 from Harden.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bryant finds Thomas. Pass to Dawkins. Stolen by Harden. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Paul Millsap's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And a change for Austin. Wiggins is checked in. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
.156 left here in the third quarter. Westbrook passes to Dawkins. Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Dawkins. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Austin also changing it up. Yao checked in for O'Neal. Giannis comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Curry subbed in for Thomas.
Well, I tell you what, the muscle and athleticism of Darryl Dawkins, a.k.a. Chocolate Thunder, impressive. He always goes full throttle in action and words. No let up in his game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Millsap misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Philadelphia trails by 6. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing. And Austin has possession. On its way from Curry for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And that's 17 points for Stephen Curry. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fast break. Here comes Austin. And finished off by Yao.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
The deep 3 from Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia. Wiggins dishes to Yao. Curry outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Austin as they end the 3rd quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And time to step. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Austin, we've got Ball. Stephen Curry's out there with Wiggins, and it's Dawkins, and it's Giannis in at the 3, the small forward.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Curry outside. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry kicks to Ball. The offensive rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. They get it back. 3-pointer. And the rejection by Giannis. 5 to shoot. Here's Niang over Dawkins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green comes in for George Niang. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. O'Neal's checked in for Austin. Here's Giannis. O'Neal passes to Giannis. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Unhindered, going all the way.
Oh, are you kidding me? And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient on the offense. Make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ball finds Antetokounmpo. And once again off the mark by Austin.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Embiid throws it down.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Austin moving it around. A three-pointer. Wiggins. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. There's the three. Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Embiid.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy's a terrific shooter. But you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Embiid throws it down.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Austin leading by 8. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Here is Harden. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Austin.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
First one falls for him. O'Neal hits them both. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. From deep three-point range, Bryant with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's O'Neal. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia trails by 12. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, Danny Green usually is knocking down shots. This time, he's setting up a guy to make a shot.
Here's Bryant, and the rejection by Embiid. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook against Harden. From deep. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Maxey. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Harden for three. Money!
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Austin making a switch here. Hawkins checked in, and the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
So Austin ends up going with the new group. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Green dishes to Harris. He's off from 3. Here's Kemp. Misses there. And so it's Austin winning this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you.